From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Just about ready to roll. And our pitcher tonight, Nick Pivetta. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, you know, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Payoff pitch. On the ground right side. He handles it himself. One out in the top of the first. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup. And they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. Tapia hustles to get it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And at second with one away, here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and out of here. So he just clears the wall. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Jared Kelenic. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Verdugo puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 away.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that one is lifted in the air. Tapia settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park and getting to start Luis Castillo.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Kicks and fires.
Down, ball.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Masataka Yoshida on the ground left side. 6 to second. Pulls him off the bag.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting run, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
Turner climbs in on that right side. The 2-1. Swings through that.
2-2.
Verdugo, the lead runner, out at second. Yoshida at first with no outs. Got him. And now 1 away.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Two on, 1 out. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Mariners 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now at Fenway. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here's Taylor Trammell in there. And so now 1-2. Righty delivers. Swung on, belted. And that one is going to go. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Colton Wong up to hit. The 1-1. Late on that fastball.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
One and 2 here. Got him. 2 away now.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it and they bail you out.
2 outs. That misses off the outside edge.
2-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Ty France getting ready to hit. Doubled his first time up. 1-1 now. Swing and a miss.
1-2 for count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Crawford at second with 2 down. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped on a line. Tapia puts it away, and that is that. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mariners 4 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, Raimel Tapia up to hit.
The center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there. Gone! He sends it out of here, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Next offering is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next offering upstairs. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Got him looking. And there's one down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Next pitch is outside. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Here's Reese McGuire. Two down, nobody on. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Kelman going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 4-1. Top half of the third inning. Now the left fielder, Jared Kelenic. The pitch. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. The 1-1.
2-1.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Cal Raleigh hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And a 3-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Tapia makes the grab, one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Next one misses. It's 2-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Casas, and Hernandez is out.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Taylor Trammell up next for the Mariners. The solo homer his first time. In the air, left field. Yoshida in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Kike Hernandez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
And a count 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. This one in the air, right field. And makes the grab. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 7,
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. The wind and the pitch. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab. That is the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Back inside Fenway Park. Start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. The 1-1. That one missing inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian Bayo up and throwing. Martin, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. High fly ball out to center field. Tapia settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
the bat, number 3, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And here it comes. Popped up on the left side of the infield. McGuire makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle. They lead it, though, 6-1. Back here at Fenway, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for Boston, Justin Turner. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that's the first out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting.
Now it's Devers at the
third
plate.
baseman.
He hit it to a double play his first time up. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. Raimel Tapia digs in now. He's already homered in this one. The 1-1. Hit in the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it 6-1. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Brian Bayo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 2-2 now. Swing and a ball popped up to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Right-handed reliever. Next offering misses down and away. That's off the mark. 3-1. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The line to kick the pitch. That one drilled left field. Yoshida snags it for the 2nd out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Suarez off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez in the on deck circle. And a pitch. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Mariners leave 1. They still lead it though, 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Here's a 1-1. Check swing, no appeal.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Number 47 up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ball to strike. The pitch.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On a line, base hit. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One down. Now it's going to be Reese McGuire.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2. And now it's 1-2. Goes down looking.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Enrique Hernandez, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. The 2-1. There's a strike.
2-2.
Two and 2. Good eye right there.
Full count.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Got him. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score.